people, I'm live. Welcome to the Saturday night stream. It's 30 degrees, another hot, muggy day. So it was still 30 degrees when I left my apartment about 20 minutes ago, anyway. Hey, Falcon Scott. Okay, Falcon, I guess you'll catch it mañana. Okay, Alex, no worries. Hey, Dave in Bangor, Maine, how's it going? Hello, Unknown Canada, and Harjot, hello, Sunjib, hello, Sipan, TTC Explorer, hey, John O'Meara and Estelle, hello, Michael Stern, Dave in Bangor, Maine, good day, I think I already said that, Vivian Johnson, hello, welcome all those who enter the Continuum, that's right, Christopher Haydock, how you doing, COVID Hippo, hello. Maybe you spent too much time in England there, COVID Hippo, yeah? Hey, hello, Cody, how's it going? Yes, John O'Meara as well. All those who enter the Continuum are welcome. Chris Mills, Brad Palmer, hello, happy Saturday night. Donalyn Pryor, out in Maple Ridge, BC, and Toronto's doo-wop music guy. All right. Glad you're happy to be here, Toronto's doo-wop music guy. So as you can see, I'm downtown at the corner of Bay and College, but I'm going to head westward. We'll head westward along College, make our way maybe through Little Italy, and then at some point I'll turn around and come back eastward on a different street. Possibly Dundas, possibly Queen, possibly King. Maybe a little bit of all of those. Hey, Michelle Briggs, how you doing? Hello, Denise and Bob, how's it going? Susan Young. Whitby dude is here. Hello, hello. And Paula Barton. So this is the Bay Street Condo Canyon, as I like to call it. It is hot, hot, hot. I did not go out all day. I stayed in the entire day until I just came out now. I was avoiding the blazing sun and stifling humidity. And whoa, Chuck Diamond, $20. Can keep walking. Thank you very much, Chuck Diamond. I definitely will keep walking, and thanks for the generous super chat right off the bat. No street festivals. Well, I don't really plan on going through any street festivals, but I'm not sure what's going on, so I might end up passing through or nearby to one. And we just hit 69 viewers. Nice. Hello, Gertish. How's it going? Man, Pittsburgh RPG. All right. Can I go to West Young? What is West Young, Sanjib? I don't know what that is. Young runs north and south, right? Hello, Quig. Craig Dwyer, not Quig. Craig. What am I, Kripke from Big Bang Theory all of a sudden? Hey, the ABX girl and Jennifer Gala. Yeah, I think tomorrow will be a bit cooler, but it's also going to be rainy, I think, a rainy day, which will cool things down a bit. And then I think it'll stay at least in the 20s for the beginning of the week. Alan Dablin, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. I am a wascoey wabbit.
There was nobody there. Where they voted on which, like, even like basically like hypothetically like express what he knew of her. And I'm like, I don't do listen. I don't do
So I have a feeling it's going to be pretty lively in some of the neighborhoods tonight. Although the nightlife doesn't really kick in for another couple of hours, but I think we'll be starting to liven up, at least probably in Little Italy and along Queen Street West or Dundas West in the more nightlife bar-oriented areas. Oh, interesting, John O'Meara. Sounds like a pretty sound theory for that. Ossington Fest is going on? Oh, well. I was sort of thinking I might walk down Ossington. We'll see how that goes. Middle East Fest in Nathan Phillips Square. There's fests all over the place, and I saw Little India has its fest going on. However, that's in the opposite direction from where I'm going. .44 Celsius in Vegas. Blech. No thanks. Even if it is a dry heat, I will take a pass on that. Johnny was festivaling. Yeah, I caught part of his stream when he was in the Gerard India Bazaar Street Festival. I'm not sure what the actual name of it is. Go to a club. You know who you're talking to here? A club?
I take thee, Rachel.
They were talking about friends. He was saying, I take thee, Rachel. Isn't that from that episode where Ross was marrying Emily and he said Rachel by mistake? There you go, Susan. Susan knows. Hey, Ryan Rides, good evening. It was hot enough that I stayed in the entire day until just now. Yeah, I heard about that, the shooting at the club on King West. Unfortunately, that's not an uncommon occurrence in some of the clubs in that neighborhood. usually in the after hours times. Seems like everywhere is suffering through some hot temperatures all across the US and Canada. Yeah, I'd say more of a bar hopper would be Johnny's speed, yeah. Pubs and bars, that sort of thing. Maybe when he was 20-something, he hit up some clubs. I know he's talked about some of the clubs from the old club district that is pretty much gone now, in what is the entertainment district, and you seem familiar with some of those places. It makes sense, Susan. Hey, Noble Costs. Yeah, with the hot days, I've been switching to more evening walks of late. It's just a way to make the stream a little more bearable to me, and also to my phone, which tends to not like hot weather. The problem with popping into a pub and that sort of thing is they have music playing, which results in copyright claims. So I tend to avoid going indoors in certain establishments where I know there'll be music playing. That's the bane of a YouTuber's, walktuber, live streamer's existence if your channel is monetized. If you're not monetized, it doesn't matter all that much, although you still might get a copyright claim, but you're not making any ad revenue in the first place. Trudeau got the Jim Carrey haircut, did he? Well, well, well. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah, there's the tower, not yet lit up. We'll see it again later, I'm sure, once it's all lit up. Oh, Wellington or Wellesley Street West, unfortunately, is behind me, Sunjib. I'm going in the other direction. I think downtown was quite busy today, from what I could tell. Just walking along Carlton Street past Yonge. Before I started the stream, it was very busy at Yonge and Carlton. They're probably going to turn them on very shortly, Wing Zero. Soldier Q1, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Hello, PGF. So this is sort of the more sleepy part of College Street here. University of Toronto. Hello, JK. I'm glad you're glad. I'm glad you consider it art, Chuck Diamond, and I definitely will keep it up. Much appreciated. Got some pretty good wind kicking up every now and again. I think later tonight, as in the overnight hours, the rain is supposed to start, but I don't think it will be starting anytime in the next couple of hours. So I didn't bring an umbrella or anything. Oh, there we go. Look, the tower is starting to light up now. Or it's just becoming visible now, maybe. It's darkening. Is that the comfort zone? Is that the one you're talking about, Rob? Can't say that I did, Scott. Oh, okay. Rob, I never heard of that one. I'm gonna walk right by there, though. Yeah, everything looks much lighter through my phone than it does out here in the real world. And Ryan rides $13.99. Get myself a frosty root beer. Thank you so much, Ryan. Very kind donation. And of course, Ryan Rides, as you may know, has his own channel. Does scooter rides all around the city. And he does live streams quite frequently, actually. Oregon e-biker. Well, thank you very kindly, Sunjib. There's the El Macombo. It's been back in action for a while now. They've had some pretty steady live acts playing of late. See on the marquee it says "Keep Live Alive." They had some pretty classic bands from the early glory days playing recently in the Canadian music scene. Oh, Ryan, yeah, I heard about that. That's very unfortunate. What's with these people just walking around wreaking havoc on unsuspecting citizens? You need to get a life. Hopefully you get back up and running soon, Ryan. There's a look south down Spadina. Hey, Ali BHG, it's very hot. I'm already feeling the sticky t-shirt effect. That lovely feeling when your shirt starts sticking to your body. And you know that when you get home you'll have to peel it off. Kind of like peeling the plastic off a piece of sliced cheese. Sort of that same effect. You all know what I'm talking about. Hello Lena, how's it going? Hells Angels, yeah, I did a video just the other day where I caught the Hells Angels coming down the Don Valley Parkway. So they went right underneath me. I was standing on the Gerard Street Bridge. So I saw the whole procession of bikers roll under. Hello Rainbow Obsidian, how's it going? And hello Ice Cream. And Lena, I'm great. I hope you're doing great as well. It's definitely not a very long video. Just a couple of minutes long, but I thought it was worth capturing. Considering all the hype that the media was generating about it. Couldn't stop talking about it for like several days. Even today they're still talking about it. Because now they're in Durham region for something or other, and they're still following their every move. Hello Ida, how's it going? Adelia. Not quite noble cost, but it is a long procession of vehicles rolling down in a large group. There was no honking of horns though. Must be a slow news day, I know, right? Hey, look, Kensington Market. Hey, out and about with Lizzo. Yeah.
Do you make those walking videos on YouTube?
Yeah, I do.
I feel like I've seen them before. That's so cool.
Yeah,
Can I be in one?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Are you live streaming?
Yeah,
What
I'm
up,
live
guys?
streaming. Hey.
Hi, Mom.
How's it going?
Hi.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good.
You guys
Good.
having a good night?
Yeah.
Yeah?
All right,
Sweet.
enjoy.
Yeah, have a good night, man.
These are really cool.
Wait, is this on YouTube Live?
It's on live on YouTube right now, yeah.
Okay, let me find it. Let me find it.
We're gonna subscribe right
Yeah, just
now.
like-
Awesome, yeah. The TheKenContinuum.
Great branding.
Wow. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Don't tell Mom. That's funny.
Right on. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, man.
Have a
Right,
good rest of
enjoy.
your night.
You too. Night. Those are some very extremely nice and friendly people. Hello Saeed, how you doing? Up in Richmond Hill. And I was just about to say hello out and about with Lizzo. Another local live streamer. So that's cool. I know I at least got a few new subs there by the sounds of it. And anyone else who's new to the stream who hasn't subbed, follow the example of those fine young people and hit that subscribe button. Hello Monica, how's it going? And Jack Peros. Good choice, Susan, good choice. Alright, we're approaching Little Italy. Hey, Giovanni, hello. You're here in Toronto, are you? Did I just say Toronto with a T? Sometimes it just slips out. And hello, Brian, on Weston Road. It's been a while since I've done a walk through that area. I have done a couple, though. Along Weston Road, through Mount Dennis, and through Weston itself. I think it's time I went back. Ah, thanks, Ice Cream. I'm glad you enjoyed that video. I think it's the only video where Megan and I just rode the subway like normal people. We did do one other video on the subway, but that was when she was dressed up in her Edwardian dress that she made, and that was solely just to see how people would react to her dressed up like a woman from the Edwardian period. And she did get some reaction. Yeah, it's getting pretty lively. We're not in Little Italy yet quite, but things are starting to liven up a bit. I've never done a walk around the York University campus, you know. That's something I definitely plan to do. The closest I've been to there was when I did my walk through the Jane Finch neighborhood, but didn't quite make it up to York University. And here is Sneaky D's. So once we cross Bathurst Street, that's when we'll be coming into Little Italy. Yeah, I'm heading in that direction, Lizzo. I'll probably end up walking along there. Todd, she loved it. She loved it. Like, she was like over the moon with joy being surrounded by all the Friends related sets and everything else. I guess so, Susan, although it seems strange that in this day and age some people still aren't used to the whole vlogging thing. Like, it's pretty commonplace. It's like staring at someone who's walking down the street talking into their cell phone. Like, that's almost as common now, right? At one time, maybe 30 years ago, people would have stared at that because hardly anybody had a cell phone. And when they did have them, there were these gigantic things that looked like walkie-talkies with a big a big antenna sticking out of the top. Who knows, Allie? And I do remember those days when just a select few, usually wealthy people, were seen out in public with cell phones. And it was something people stared at because it was like, whoa, that person has a phone outside? Where's the cord? All right, we're coming into some of the nightlife areas. There's some patio action.
Oh my God.
My dad actually had a car phone in the 80s, and that was very rare for that time period. And he would like to show off by making unnecessary phone calls with his car phone. When he was driving me and my sister around, he'd go, "Oh, I gotta make a call." And we'd be like, "Oh, cool, car phone, neat." That's right, Open Bob. Yeah. And the phone was like physically built into the console of his car. Oregon e-biker. It was still around 30 Celsius when I began the stream. It might have dropped a degree or two since then. John O'Meara, exactly. Those are like ancient artifacts to kids today. Seeing a dilapidated phone booth. Whew, well, if it's cooling off, I don't feel it all that much. Every once in a while the wind will kick up and it feels a bit refreshing. I'll let this car turn here. Hello, this is what Brian thinks. 2 job interviews. Well, I hope you get some callbacks. Best of luck. Hey, look, it's Burrito Boys. Burrito Boys. Got lots of patios on both sides of the street through here. Ever feel like I'm eavesdropping? Not really. I kind of get a kick out of hearing little snippets of conversations as I walk past. Sometimes you'll just hear some odd thing that someone is saying just at that very moment when you walk past them. And then you can't help but wonder what the rest of the conversation was like, if that one snippet was so entertaining. There's Cafe Diplomatico just over there. What is Burrito Boys? That's my favorite local burrito chain, Michael Stern. I've talked about it, about 8 million times, I think, in previous videos and streams. We got some live entertainment right up ahead here. She's singing opera, perhaps? Hello. Hello. Zig dig 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 zig 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 dig. See, I can do it. Should I get up on this picnic table right here and give her some competition? I'll sing some real opera. Hey, look, it's Darth Vader. And look, it's another Darth Vader. A pink Darth Vader. I don't think I've ever seen such a thing before. But he's dressed like in a Roman toga. Interesting. All right. That's your lawyer? That about sums it up, Ellie. That was Chad Vader. Whatever happened to Chad Vader? I remember he came to Toronto to do a video with Toronto Batman, which is on YouTube, where Chad Vader takes on Toronto Batman. I think they're on the subway having a showdown. I haven't watched that in over 10 years. I should see if it's still up there, how many views it has now. I'm Batman. Obi-Wan has taught you well. Got some double streetcar action. Got some loud music over there. I'm gonna just talk over it for the time being here. Got lots of families out walking around. This is not only a nightlife area, there's lots of families who live in this neighborhood as well, with kids, including my sister, who for the longest time did live around here. Trying to have a Star Wars store. I don't know if there's a dedicated Star Wars store, you know? If there is, I haven't heard of it. I know there's plenty of places where you can get Star Wars related merchandise, but it's a good question. My sister Melissa is 3 years younger than me. I don't think I've heard of that character, Wing Zero. We're just about through the heart of Little Italy here. Hello, Judith in France. Welcome, welcome to the stream. We'll just walk through the Little Italy neighborhood here in the west side of Toronto. Nice one. I do have quite a few viewers of my channel who live in India. When I look at the analytics, I can see where people are watching from, and India does get a fairly healthy, number of viewers. I think most of my viewers are from Canada and the US and the UK, but India is up there. My sister used to live on. She lived there for a while, but then she moved a bit further west after that. But she lived right up there for a good dozen years or so, at least. Ali, that is a huge South Asian community in the Greater Toronto area. Like 1 million people, like no lie, 1 million people of various South Asian backgrounds. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I saw the New Year's Eve stream Johnny did. Yeah, Brampton is known for its huge Punjabi community. Also lots of South Asians who aren't Sikh live in Brampton also, but the Sikh community there is by most parts the dominant one, I would say, among these South Asian communities in Brampton. Oh, thank you very much. Nice one. I'll walk around the scaffolding. Hello in Vancouver, Carlos. Hey, my pleasure. I'm glad you enjoy the walks. Ooh, close to 100. Yeah, by all means, hit that like button if you haven't already. As well as the subscribe button, which I've previously mentioned. Any other button you see, hit those ones too. Even if it's the dislike button, it doesn't matter. YouTube likes when you hit any button. It's good for the channel.
Yeah, a little bit.
Wow.
Hey, good night, Maroof. Yeah, until next time. And here's Ossington Avenue. So I guess I'll head south here along Ossington. Looks like I am going to head for the Oz Fest after all. I have a feeling it's going to be a minefield of music. But I'll see if I can make my way through. You went to Oakville, Alex. That's a good trek. The rich suburban town of Oakville. It has a fairly nice little downtown, right? Along Lakeshore Road. Some nice shops and restaurants, a little bit upscale, as in keeping with the rest of the old part of Oakville anyway. Old Oakville, I think, is one of the wealthiest enclaves in the Greater Toronto area. Hey, Alan K. Kwan. Welcome to the stream is what I'm trying to say. I've only been to Oakville one time, like, to actually explore the place a little bit, but that was before I had my channel. So that's a possibility for future content. Part of Ossington is mainly residential, but it does pick up again to the south as a commercial strip, and that's where Ozfest will be. More like Smokeville. I've always heard it jokingly referred to as Cokeville. If you get my drift. I'm not talking about soda pop. Hey, look at it, random CN Tower sighting. You can't see anything else of downtown, but you can just see the tower. Hello, Jenna A. How's it going? I'd like to go to Unionville, Susan, like the old Unionville Village area. Little fun fact, anyone who watched the Gilmore Girls, in the pilot episode, the town of Stars Hollow, which was where they lived on the show, Unionville was where that was shot. just for the pilot episode though. So Unionville was Stars Hollow for one episode of the Gilmore Girls. Hey Joanna, how's it going? How are things in California? They said California is the place you ought to be, so they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly. And Vivian Johnson, $13.99. Anything cool that suits my fancy. Wow, thank you very, very much, Vivian.
Yeah, I know that's real.
I appreciate your support ever so much. Hope you're enjoying the walk. Alex beat me to it. Look at this old place. I don't think it's in business anymore. Uxbridge, that's way out there. And Alan K. Kwan, $5 to add to the Cool Beverage Fund. Thank you very, very much, Alan, also. Your support is always awesome and appreciated. I'm feeling the heat, I can tell you that right now. Some nice old apartment buildings, old walk-up style. Does sort of give off an 80s vibe, right? Oh, here's a couch. Where's Bobby Hall? Is Bobby Hall in the chat? Here's a couch for him. Come and get it, Bobby Hall. Ossington Avenue. Between College and Dundas. I can already hear the music from Ossington up ahead. Don't mind the bed bugs. That's right. It's a good idea. Steer clear of any furniture you see lying on the sidewalk, like upholstered furniture. Maybe a wooden chair is okay, but anything with cushions or anything of that sort, steer clear. Can never be too careful, Susan. I remember that episode of Whitby Dude. There was something quite a bit bigger than bed bugs in that chair. Alright, here's Dundas Street. Little Portugal and the Ossington Strip. Let's see what kind of music I encounter here. If it gets crazy with the music, I might have to mute the audio at times. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. No earwigs. I'd rather have earwigs than bed bugs. Bed bugs are insidious. They're truly evil and very hard to get rid of. See, one thing about these festivals with music is the music all tends to blend together, so it doesn't sound like anything distinguishable. So that often works in my favor. Hello, Sina. How's it going? I have arrived. Yes, Lizzo, I have arrived. I'm going to stick to the sidewalk, though, just to try to distance myself a bit from the music that we do encounter.
I feel like
Oh, there's a live stage over here. I don't know if this is not live music though. So I'm going to talk over this music, or perhaps I will perhaps I will mute the audio. Still more music here. It's like never ending. And it's very recognizable music as well. Alright, as soon as you pass by one music, you come across another one just a few blocks, not even a few blocks, like a half a block down. But I kind of knew that this was going to happen. There's no way a festival in this neighborhood would be able to function without continuous music. The locals would cry, "We need music!" Danger zone, that's right. Cue up some Kenny Loggins. That's true, Lisa, that's true. Or Susan, I should say. Hello, Morgan. How you doing? Hello.
What do you think?
There's festivals every weekend and several at the same time too. It's quite something. Like, how many festivals are taking place just this weekend? At least 3 or 4, I think. This is lit. Yeah, oh yeah, Caravana, that's the big one. That's the big summer festival. Other than Pride, Caravana is like the big one. It draws just about as many people as Pride, I think. talking like 1 million plus people. All right, I'm gonna keep away from this music. There's too much recorded music, not enough live music. Where's the live music, right? That's what you want to hear. At least I do, anyway. All right. Sorry about the muting and all, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And that was like the most obnoxious music I've ever heard in my life too. And that's saying a lot. Ha ha ha. Hey, we got ping pong. Got lots of ping pong. Where's Forrest Gump when you need him?
Okay.
Who says Torontonians don't know how to have fun? Well, those people are ping-ponging their faces off. What is going on over here now?
Thank you, everybody! Thank you so much! Thank you! I thought maybe I could do one last one before I go home. Dancing little sing-along song. Not that Britney Spears song, but it's not a sing-along.
I guess this is it's a drag show.
If you know it, sing along with me. If you don't,
Pump up the jam.
dance along with me. My name is Miss Moza from Canada's Drag Race Season 3!
Oh, Canada's Drag Race. Here comes some music though. And we all know what that song is. Unfortunately, YouTube is forcing me to run away from the music. Just a small town girl in a lonely world. Miss Moku, is this a well-known drag race contestant? Host? I've never watched the show personally, so I'm a bit out of the loop. Well, we made it through Ozfest. I guess I'll find out later if I got a copyright claim. I think There's a good chance I didn't, but you never know. Corey Monteith, yeah, that was a sad story, right? He was Canadian too, wasn't he, Corey Monteith? Actually, that show was pretty much plagued with all kinds of tragedy afterwards with some of the stars, right? Didn't the guy who played Puck kill himself? Yikes. Oh yeah, and one drowned, right? Drowned in a lake. Holy jeez. It's like the show is cursed or something.
That doesn't mean.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't get this one. Yeah, go.
Hi there. Okay, now we're on Queen Street.
This is your same wavelength.
Yeah, I've watched lots of that show. I haven't watched all of it though, for some reason. Hey, look, it's the Friends, but not the Friends Experience. Just the Friends. Yeah, wasn't that supposed to be in Dartmouth or Dartmouth? Sorry, Bevy. The trailer park was in Dartmouth, right, Novelcos?
Insane. Like it was like 7.
The Northern Exposure Experience, that would be awesome. It'd be like Fleischman's doctor's office that you could go in, and the Brick, or Shelley and Halling, their bar and restaurant. Maybe Chris's DJ booth there at the radio station. What else could they do?
This is where all my yeah, or something. Because like
And Trinity Bellwoods Park. I wonder how busy this was over the weekend. Normally it's packed with people in the summer, but with this heat and humidity, I wonder if some people stayed away. I know I wouldn't want to sit on the grass out in the blazing sun I think any shade under the trees was probably in high demand. Anyone else probably was like, nope. If I can't sit in the shade, forget it. Hey, Giuseppe. I saw her posting some things on her Instagram recently, Annette, about the heat in Halifax. So she seems okay, at least in the sense that she's just living life or trying to avoid the hot weather like the rest of us. I'm not sure why she's not really doing much in terms of YouTube activity, but I'm sure she'll get back to it eventually. Is there more men than Canada in women? Pork rinds? I don't think so. I think there's a little bit more women than men. Just by a small margin. Hello, Raphael in Brazil. Welcome to the stream. Walking down Queen Street, heading towards downtown.
Wear them for anything.
Bill Chow, yes. A nice 18 degrees with a slight breeze. Partly sunny. That sounds about right to me. Or partly cloudy, whichever way you want to look at it. There we go, Dan, with some statistics. So yeah, that's pretty much what I said, just slightly more women than men. Going to 7-Eleven for Slurpee. I haven't had a Slurpee since, you know, I was 12, maybe? I don't tend to stop much for refreshing beverages during the stream. I tend to power through. But then after the stream, I'm like, okay, I need something cool. I need something refreshing. Or warm, whatever the case may be, if it's winter. I just like to power through the stream without any stops, really, if I can help it. Wow, check this place out across the street. Chive. It is just rammed full of all kinds of interesting stuff. Alright, CPAN, TTC Explorer. Good some good rest. Thanks for watching for a while. Mug root beer, yeah, I've had that before. I like it. Actually, I like it a little better than A&W root beer. And it's caffeine free as well. That dog was howling. The siren got that dog howling. Yeah, Spadina's a little ways up. We have to hit Bathurst first. Then Spadina. Hey, Gertige, all right. Dad's root beer, yeah, I've tried that. I think I've tried just about every brand, really. Our Compliments, I've tried that. Cott is another one, Cott root beer, C-O-T-T. Christopher Haydock, £3 super sticker. Thank you very much, Christopher. Hope you're enjoying the walk. It must be late for you there in the UK. Yeah, over 200 people, 210 from my counter here on my phone. So thanks to everyone who joined in on my walk around the west side of downtown and beyond. Alia, you like this place? Toronto or Queen West or both?
Literally has like one street.
Pack of root beer. That sounds good. I haven't had root beer since my last failed attempt to go buy some at Freshco. Every time I go, they're completely sold out. So I've been getting ginger ale instead. I'm starting to miss the root beer. Hey, it's north of Brooklyn Pizza. That's a good place. Giving you good memories, am I, Yarrow? The CN Tower looks like it's all red, white, and blue. You like Toronto? Good. And I said it with a T again. This heat must be getting to me. Matthew, I like the brand of root beer they have at Freshco. They have their special brand, and I think I enjoy it, the taste of it, a bit more than other brands. And it's also $1 for a 2-liter bottle. So I was like, wow, not only do I like how this tastes better, but it's like a fraction of the price. So I keep trying to go there and get some, and there's never any there. Probably because it's so cheap, people just keep buying it all up. like Toronto. Chris West. Whew. I can feel the sweat beating up on my forehead. Yeah, this is a great area. Toronto's doo-wop music guy. And this seems like once upon a time it was a movie theater, right? Does anybody remember when this was a movie theater, or if it was, and what it was called? I'm sure I could find out, but maybe someone knows right offhand here. Super Queen West Market. And we're approaching Bathurst Street. Got a bit of a dance party happening here. Oh, it's this establishment right here. They got some DJs right there. Bathurst Street. Lots of bumping joints here along Queen Street. However, this is nothing compared to King Street, which is where all the clubs are. But it's a completely different vibe on King Street. And not one that I entirely enjoy, to be honest. I'm more of a Queen Street type than a King Street type. Orpheum Theatre, really? Thank you, Toronto's doo-wop music guy. Awesome, Chris Mills. Here's the Bovine Sex Club, as they call it. This place is sort of like a local legendary establishment. They have live music in there. Yeah, I don't know if bougie is the word I would use. I think the word I would use starts with a D, but also ends in an E, like an IE. You can figure that one out. Or not an IE, I guess a... or does it end in an IE? Yeah. It's not a real sex club, Ali, although there are some real sex clubs. That one's just called the Bovine Sex Club. All right, Gertish, we'll be here. And here's the Velvet Underground. This is another place where you can see some live music. I did a video walking with Megan and her friend from here after they saw an act there. Yes, I can imagine that, Noble Cost, and it's fantastic. In my mind, it's fantastic.
First of all, like,
Pork rinds, of course. Of course there are. Matter of fact, Canadian strip clubs are a bit of a draw to Americans who live in the border states. A lot of people from New York State, in the Buffalo area, will come into Ontario for the strip clubs in Ontario because they're just way better than the ones in New York State. And by better, I mean more happens. More, they get to see more, they get to do more. You can get away with things, I guess, in a Canadian, at least an Ontario strip club, that you can't do in a New York State strip club, or Michigan also. And the ones in Montreal also are quite well known. Matter of fact, they have a nickname for it. A lot of Americans close to the border call it the Canadian Ballet. It's like, hey, you want to go check out the Canadian Ballet? Oh, heck yeah, let's go. Hey, Christine. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we got some live music. See, I don't mind live music. It rarely results in a copyright claim. So I'm cool with that. Emma, I am heading in that direction. I don't know about Jack Astor's though. Yeah, there's techno clubs. Toronto used to have a huge club scene, rave scene, whatever you want to call it. It still has some of that going on, but of course the heyday was like 20 years ago, I would say, but it had a huge scene in the 90s and up to the early 2000s. Probably one of the biggest scenes in North America for clubs and DJs, techno music, raves, all that sort of stuff. I think there was a big influence from the UK that Toronto picked up on before a lot of other North American cities, right? That's one of the things about Canada's ties to Mother England, is that we tend to pick up on some trends from the UK before the US does, which later on will become popular in the US, but they might catch on here first, or they become bigger here. And here's another bar here with some live music. It's the Cameron House. Actually, that band sounds pretty good, actually. That's the kind of place I would go if I wanted to go hang out at a bar in the city. I would go to a place like this, the Cameron House. Just sit down at a table, watch a band play some nice original music. I wouldn't sit too close to the stage, just far enough back that I could hear myself talk if I wanted to talk to my friend. Yeah, that's been around forever, right? The Cameron House. Okay, I won't right now, Susan. Maybe in a future video, though. Oh, that sounds awesome, Harjot. I haven't had ice cream with my mom since I was a kid. I think I might have to do that my next visit. Hey Mom, let's go get some ice cream. And here's Spadina Avenue. Yeah, it's pretty busy downtown, Christine. Yeah, here's the most infamous McDonald's in the city, known for late night sketchiness, and not always late night, sometimes middle of the day sketchiness.
I think I told the story, but I'll tell it again. But he was like,
A lot of impatient drivers here. They're like, make the turn. I don't care if there's oncoming traffic. Just turn now. That's right. Turn right in front of that car. That's what they want you to do, right? I don't care if you get hit. I want to turn now. Wah. Oh, looky what we have here. It's playing that awful song though, that song that took over the world. What's it called? La Despatico or something like that? Oh God, why does he have to play that? Anything but that, dude, anything but that. For a while you couldn't go on the subway without running into guys with accordions playing this song on the subway. And it turns out that half the time they weren't really playing the accordion. They had a little speaker that was playing it, hidden on their person, and that they're pretending to play the accordion. What a scam. Christine, yeah. I think a lot of people do, Christine. Hey, Christian Hansen, how's it going? Is the horse still? Yeah, the horseshoe is still going. We just walked past it, I think. It's right up there. The horseshoe is alive and well. There it is up there with the red sign. That's another good place to check out some live bands. And over here is the Rivoli, another place. Yeah, they built that A&W just maybe 4 or 5 years ago. But yeah, it's connected on the inside. Definitely a genius idea. That was part of the great A&W expansion. All of a sudden A&W started proliferating all over the city. Whereas there were hardly any before. And now there's like too many to shake a stick at. Everybody's into that A&W root beer. Ba-dum ba-dum, bum ba-dum ba-dum, bum ba-dum ba-dum, ba-dum ba-dum bum. Septic brain food, I certainly do remember that. And you still see them around the city. Dundas Square will often have a Peruvian flute band doing their thing. He probably was, Susan, he probably was. Yeah, I can smell lush from here. Just walking past out in the open air, right now the smell is very powerful from this far away. I don't know how people can work in that place. How can they shop in there? How can they do it? I don't get it. How can they stand it for more than 5 seconds? There's Peter Street. I think they do on some of their branding, but I haven't really noticed it in any TV commercials lately, but I might be wrong about the A&W root beer. I think I mentioned before, but that was a Canadian innovation. The US A&Ws did not have the A&W root beer or the theme song that goes with the root beer. That was first brought into the Canadian division of A&W, but then later on the Americans did follow suit and they began using the root beer and the music. Christopher, yeah, I have a couple friends who work in Steve's music store. They use a human dude now? Why would they get rid of that bear? Why? It was so friendly looking. And that music was so jolly. Just put you in a good mood, you know? Hello, Michelle Sharonchuk. Your friend's band played at the Horseshoe. That's awesome. Anyone I might know? Yeah, they got rid of all the McDonald's characters. This is the kind of stuff that makes kids like these places, right? That's when you get kids begging their parents to take them. I used to do that. Can we please go to McDonald's, please, please? Holy cow! That's what I have to say, right? Holy cow! Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. How are you?
Live stream?
It is, yes.
Wow, what are you live streaming?
Just a walk around Toronto.
Wow.
Yeah. You want to say hi to the chat? Yeah.
Hi to the chat.
There we
Hey,
go.
Chat, how's it going?
Hello, hello.
What's our channel called?
TheKenContinuum.
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 What is
Yeah.
it about?
So we got like
Oh wow, this is
a fair
a
number of people watching.
okay. Lit.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I just
I
do.
always said I wanted to get into live streaming, but
Yeah, it's fun. You should. Yeah, it's easy. Just
I thought it was a little intimidating.
well, it is at first, but you get used to it, right? Yeah. Yeah. So it's nice running into you. You having a good evening?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing weather. So
It
can't
is.
complain, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You have
All
a
right.
good night.
You too. Bye. Very friendly people once again. It's always nice to run into people who react positively to the phone and gimbal and not like look at it like I have 3 heads growing out of my butthole or something like that. Or react violently, which has happened a few times.
Keep our shit together, otherwise we're gonna be fucking roaming on the floor.
Better run. At all. Like meh.
Hey, Fong T, how's it going? I'm a celebrity. I don't think they knew who I was. All they knew was I was just some guy live streaming. But now they know who I am. Maybe they'll subscribe. And Christine Camley, $20, a contribution to some cool down snacks. Awesome live stream. Thank you very much once again, Christine, for the fantastic support. And here's a great shot of the tower with the news truck bursting out of the side of the building. That's sort of an iconic site here on Queen Street. That's been there for decades. They changed the name of the news channel on the side a few times though. But the truck remains. And the wheel is always spinning. That wheel never stops spinning. Not on this stream, Saeed, but I'll definitely go through there on another stream. And this is the warehouse. This place always has a crowd of people, always has a lineup, and always has loud music. It's pretty much a guarantee. If you walk past there, you'll encounter all of those things. Holophonic. Thanks, Michelle. I don't know if I've heard of that band, but I'll definitely check it out. I'll look them up. Yeah, I remember the truck used to say City Pulse at one time.
I mean, you already said you're getting something right.
Yeah, no more Much Music Video Awards. Those days are long gone. They held on for as long as they could though. They were still going on when I first moved to Toronto, like a couple years afterwards. I think up to like 2012, 2013, even 2014 they might have still been dragging it out a bit. I'm not sure when they finally stopped though. I kind of stopped paying attention, so. And have a good night, Ali, BHG. Or BGH, I should say. You know what I meant. Have a good night. Is that when it finally stopped? 2017? Wow. So it really did drag out, didn't it? And here's the Rex, another live music place to see jazz and blues. You can often see the band right through the window here. Got like a stand-up bass. Got like a saxophone. Christopher, that's right. Yeah, that was one of the names that they were floating around. They had all kinds of crazy plans for the album cover of that record, but none of them came to fruition, and they just said, hey, let's just go outside and walk across the street. Boom, done. They were going to go like to the Himalayas and take photos on top of Mount Everest, or all kinds of grand ideas they had, but they were probably just stoned. And then it was like, let's just go out in the street, you know. Come on, Ringo, we're going to walk across the street, Ringo. All right, let me put on my shoes. Michael Stern, have a good night. There's Simcoe Street. Pretty much COVID Hippo, although I wasn't doing John there, I was doing Paul and Ringo, but same accent. John just had a more nasal voice. John talked through his nose, you know, up here like this. Made it all the way down Queen West. There's the financial district. And they turned on this fountain at some point. I remember I did my video and this was not turned on when I was walking by all the downtown fountains. So it's nice to see it's finally in operation. University Avenue. We got the Canada Life building all lit up nicely as well. And the lights are moving downwards on the weather vane, so I guess that means the temperature is falling. If the lights are moving up, the temperature is rising. I bet you the air conditioning is nice on that streetcar. I can almost feel it from here. Have a good night, Vivian. Hope you have a great day tomorrow. Hear the action at Nathan Phillips Square. I think at 11 o'clock they have to like quiet down all the music and noise though, I think. Isn't that right? It's almost 11 now. I might be wrong. I like that fence too. A lot of people don't like it because they think it makes Osgood Hall sort of like, it's like a barrier for people to go in and enjoy the grounds at Osgood Hall, but there are several openings. It's not that hard just to walk through one of the openings, but some people think it provides a psychological barrier to going onto the Osgood Hall grounds. I like how it looks though. I think it's a really classy looking, nice cast iron fence. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh no. Got some Muzak once again. I just cannot get away from it, I tell ya. I cannot get away from it. As long as that guy keeps yelling over the music, it's probably okay. And there we have the famous Toronto sign. And over here is the Brain Project. The remaining displays left of the Brain Project. Some of them were destroyed, which I did capture soon after in a recent video of mine. Yeah, let's go over here. We'll walk through this. Distance myself a bit more from the Muzak. There we go. This is nice. I like how they have the lights strung overhead. Nice atmosphere. We got some nice views. That's right, dude. Just keep yelling over the music. You're helping me out. And all the baseball caps you could ever want. Yeah. Ooh yeah, 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 ooh yeah. Boom chugga lugga lugga bum chugga lugga lugga bum chugga lugga lugga bum bum boom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bylaw is 11 o'clock, right? When you have to desist with the loud music. Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Hey, Jenny's here. Hello, Jenny. How you doing? Yeah, it seems there's something going on everywhere today. Stuff in the East End, stuff in the West End, stuff right downtown. Can I do Peter Griffin's voice? Whoop. There's usually things going on quite regularly at Nathan Phillips Square. Not sure about every single weekend, but in the summer, yeah, it's pretty common. Hey, good night, Whitby dude. I was thinking the same thing, Oregon e-biker. I was going to say it too, but I thought, nah, he stopped running, so I just thought, okay, he's not running. But if he kept running, I was going to say it. Here's the Marriott. It's definitely not cold, that's for sure. My shirt clinging to me like saran wrap is proof of that. Well, I can hear the bells chiming at Old City Hall, ringing in 11 o'clock. And wouldn't you know it, I'm just around the corner from the most famous intersection in all of Toronto. So let's go check it out. Whoa, a rat! I just saw a rat run by. There's a little hole underneath the side of that building he ran into. going down towards where I just came from. Rats, you missed it. That's right. I didn't get it on camera either. Rats. A rat ran into Canadian Tire, more or less, yeah. And I remember I worked in Canadian Tire many years back, and there were rats in the warehouse. That's right. Not at this Canadian Tire, not even in Toronto, and back in my hometown, but yes, there were some rats. Hey, good night, Susan. Thanks for joining us once again. Lots of people hanging around here, but it's pretty much guaranteed for a Saturday night. We got the breakdancer guy. He doesn't like being on video. And he always has copyrightable music. So I'm just going to bypass him. Get away from this immediate music area. Breakdancer guy has a big crowd around him. He'll probably make some good tips tonight. He won't dance unless you put a tip in his bucket, and then he'll do it. And then he'll break dance. And we got a Kylie Minogue song, and we got a guy laying on the ground. He's just trying to cool off. Yep. It's like standing is too hot. Well, he has a friend now. Let's both just lay here. And you know what? It doesn't look half bad. No singing man. I haven't seen him in a couple of months at least. At least a couple of months, maybe even more. Thank you very much, Septic Brain Fluid. Glad you're enjoying. Speaking of auto walks, he hasn't put anything new up on his channel in a few weeks now. I wonder if he's taking a little vacation maybe. Just occurred to me I hadn't seen anything from him lately, so I looked at his channel, and sure enough, it's been like 3 weeks since his last video. Canada Day, I think. Canada Day in Ottawa was his last live stream. go lay beside them. Oh no, we got boy band music now. Bring back Kylie Minogue, please. Please bring back Kylie Minogue. The best part about that Kylie Minogue song is the music video. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you're attracted to women, that is. Go wash my mouth with soap. I knew I'd get a reaction from that. I think if Bevy, hello, how are you?
Are you a friend of Johnny's?
Yep.
I saw you on his.
Oh, you sold him his bike, right?
Yes,
the
yes,
moving
with the
bike.
moving bike.
Right, yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. Actually, I saw you just the other day. Weren't you in his video?
Ah, yes, at the Brazil Fest.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, cool.
Have you been going to festivals?
I've hit up a few. Just a few, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, a few. I just came from Ozfest.
It's this weekend?
Right now in Ossington, yeah.
We came from like Philippines Fest.
Oh,
in
okay.
North York.
Right, on Bathurst or on Bathurst Street? Yeah,
Dundas
okay.
Street. Yes.
Cool. Right on.
Sorry, what's it? I didn't catch it.
TheKenContinuum on YouTube.
TheKenContinuum.
TheKenContinuum. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll look you up.
All right, thanks.
Good luck.
All right.
Have fun.
You too. Bye. Yeah, it's very useful. Yeah.
How much yours?
This is $80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to buy it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because this is like you have no shadow.
No.
Actually, I was doing the same thing.
Yeah, those are the guys from the moving company that where Johnny got his moving e-bike. Yeah, very nice, very friendly. I've run into a bunch of nice, friendly people tonight on the streets, right? That's how it should be all the time. And it usually is, to be honest. Hey, you never know, Dan, you never know. Although he didn't get, Johnny still had to pay for his. They didn't give him one for free. I know he got one from another company. I think the moving one he did buy though. Don't jinx it, yeah. Watch, I'll run into a dingus any minute now. I am heading towards the area where that could happen, to be honest. I mean, just telling the truth, I live in this neighborhood, so I can talk about it if I want. Gee, I just stepped on a random shoe. Somebody left a shoe on the street. I thought I stepped on something gross, and then I looked down and was like, oh, it's only a shoe. Okay. As long as it wasn't squishy. I can e-bike race Johnny. So now we're heading into the east side of downtown. This is my neighborhood, and this is where a lot of people are afraid to walk around in at night. It has a bit of a reputation for being not the best area. But I've been living here for 12 years, and almost 12 years. And I've never had anything really nasty happen to me personally. Things do happen though. Hey, David Clippert once knew a woman who lived in a shoe and she upgraded to a nice winter boot perhaps. And there is a very marked difference when you walk from the west side to the east side of downtown. It's a bit of a different atmosphere. It's not quite as busy. Have I been out this late before? Oh yeah. Oh yes, I have. I don't look like a target. Yeah, hopefully that's a good deterrent, right? Some people are a little too unhinged to even consider such things, though. Some people are truly unpredictable, but what are you going to do? Thanks very much, David Clippert. This place always has a big crowd of people enjoying a meal. Like, it's busy well into the night oftentimes. Cabo Express. I think it's very authentic. Yeah, same, Christine. I guess this place didn't survive. That's too bad. It opened not all that long ago. It had shawarma and falafels and that sort of thing. Looks like it went under. Hey, thanks very much, Joel. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, and anyone else who has enjoyed the stream, if you haven't subbed, by all means hit that subscription button and the like button. Help me get to my goal of 10,000 subs by the end of the year. I think it's doable. I'm closer to 9,000 now than I am to 8,000. Peterland. There's another shawarma place. Maybe that other one couldn't compete with this one. Whoa, nice jump. No pylon is going to stop that guy. There's Jarvis Street. This used to be a really sketchy corner here, Dundas and Jarvis, but gentrification moved in and condos are on like 3 of the 4 corners now. And this 4th corner is slated for redevelopment soon. It's a parking lot now, but it used to be sketchy around here for sure. And it's not really all that sketchy anymore. Hey Emilio, how's it going? But the next major intersection is Dundas and Sherborne, and that place is still deserving of its reputation. The condos have not reached Dundas and Sherborne yet. Hello in Spain, Auto Loco. And there's a new market coming here. This is just like a few minutes walk from my building, so this will come in handy. Aisle 24 market. Groceries, frozen goods, snacks and beverages, stationery and electronics. Sounds good to me. I hope their hours are convenient, like open late and all that kind of thing. And all these buildings are quite tall as well. You got like 50-story condos on each side. And right here, Fillmore's, the strip club. We were talking about strip clubs earlier. Here's one. And this will also be redeveloped with the condo. A 49-story condo will go right on top of the old historic building here. So they're going to preserve this building. The strip club will probably be closed, obviously, but the building will remain. Hey Andy Wood, you're welcome and have a good night. Yeah, I'm glad the building is going to remain. It'll be weird not seeing the Fillmore's sign. They might leave the sign for heritage reasons, as funny as that would be, having the old sign of the strip club, but no strip club remaining actually inside. Paul James, I don't know. What is that place? It's very unfamiliar to me. I don't think I've ever heard of such a place before as Fillmore's. What could they do there? And another 50-story condo is going to go right on this corner where Papa John's is. So the condos are getting closer and closer to Sherborne, which is up ahead. Those traffic lights up ahead, that's where Sherborne is. So I think this is about as far as the condos are going to go over the next 5 years. And then who knows after that. It'll be weird if Dundas and Sherborne gets condofied. More ballet. But I see I just got a notification my battery is on its last legs, and that's perfect timing because I'm literally just coming up my block here. So I'm going to start to wrap up the stream. Thank you to all who joined me on this rather hot, sweaty walk, mostly around the west side. Went all through College Street in Little Italy, down to Ozfest on Ossington, and then back towards downtown on Queen Street. We encountered a bunch of friendly people along the way and a few festivals. So thanks for all the awesome chats. Thanks to the mods for doing an awesome job as usual. And thanks to everyone who supported the channel with a super chat, super sticker, or any PayPals. Very, very much appreciated. And of course I do daily videos on days when I don't do live streams, but I do live streams usually every 3 or 4 days. So stay tuned because I will continue. Have a great night, everyone. And I'll see you all again soon. And subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. And also, check out my Instagram. I forgot to mention. TheKenContinuum on Instagram. Trying to get that Instagram thing going a little bit more. Alright, that's it now. Thanks, everyone.